My personal music tastes are country, hip-hop, rap, and Christian. Country has slow and fast beats, and I like the older style of country the most. Hip-hop is very upbeat, and it can be fast, and it's normally loud. Rap is usually loud, and it has a strong bass underlying the melody, and a lot of teenagers seem to prefer that. And I like Christian, and it is usually upbeat, and it can be slow or fast, and it can also be soft or loud. Different moods that I'm in make me want to listen to different styles of music. So whatever I'm feeling on a certain day, that will change what I want to listen to on that day. My friends and family both listen to mostly the same music that I listen to, and they listen to country, rap, pop, Christian, classical, rock, and hip-hop. I have attended several concerts throughout my life. I've attended a classical concert, a rock concert, Christian, and pop. The classical concert I attended was at SFA, the Orchestra of the Pines. Rock, I've attended Skillet and Hawk Nelson. Christian, I've attended Casting Crowns, Mercy Me. And pop, I've attended the Jonas Brothers and Miley Cyrus. Every concert has a different type of setting, the way that they present the music, and they're all entertaining in their own different ways. Classical, you're expected to remain quiet and in your seats, and you don't really interact with the author and the singers, but at any other concert besides classical, you're expected to interact with the singers and be part of the concert experience. This culture is different from Western art music. Every modern day musical experience is different from that of Western art music experiences. However, when music first began to involve the audiences, they did participate in Western, like in the churches, they would sing along with the chorales, the hymns in the church. And nowadays, the audiences are also influenced to involve and participate in the concert experience. The cardinal principle of Western art music is to be as quiet as you can and let everyone else around you experience the music without being disturbed. Western art music was composed more to certain people and give them the chance to glorify their masterpieces. Nowadays, culture enjoys music, but they want to hear anything they can listen to on their MP3 or internet or computer or anything due to technology. Western art music, you had to go to a concert at a specific time just to hear music. You couldn't listen to it whenever you wanted to at your leisure. Attending a classical concert is very different than most modern day concerts that you would attend. Classical concert etiquette has, like the music, evolved over time. In the late 18th century, composers such as Mozart expected the people would talk and interact while he was playing, especially at like dinner plays. And he was very happy, and he took delight in the audiences when they clapped in between his movements, and he felt that it helped his music expound even greater. Then, towards the later end of the classical period, orchestras were distracted by the clapping, and the concerts began to not allow clapping between the movements or until the director lowered his arms completely. That's when you can make a sound. As the music sounds in a classical concert, you are supposed to try to muffle any sounds, like if you have to cough or if you have to sneeze, you try to muffle it with a tissue because you don't want to distract anyone else from hearing the music. Electronic devices are not prohibited during the concert, and you need to turn them off and turn them back on after the concert is over. If you are late to arriving to the concert, you are to wait until there is a break in the music, and then you can ask an usher to usher you to your seat. That way you don't disturb anyone else. Dress for the concert is very formal. In modern day English-speaking countries, they have deformalized it, and they don't wear, it's not as much of a formal event as it used to be, but it's still very formal. Attire is what they may say church Sunday clothes. Until the conductor's hand are lowered, audiences are refrained from clapping. As soon as the conductor lowers his hands, that means that you can clap, and he usually may not lower his hands even if there's no sound, because the orchestra feels that sometimes clapping too soon can take away from the music's effect, even if it's just the silent at the end of the piece. And that is how you're to behave at a classical concert.